Hey, welcome back into the podcast. So today we are going over the market conditions here in Reno-Sparks for August 2024. And then we're going to find out what's going on in the market as it goes for mortgage rates. So once again, we're met with Elena Boland, Wholesale Mortgage.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
What's new?
Rates are coming down, phones are ringing, lots of activity in the market right now.
So quick question about that before we jump in the news report or the news, what's going on in the local market. What are rates? 30-year fixed?
30-year fix is in the low sixes right now.
Okay.
And for conventional loans and for government loans, they're in the low fives.
Okay, I want to know at the end why the difference. We get a lot of questions about why someone with a conventional has a higher rate than someone with a government loan. So we'll go over that. But we want to just hop right in and get going. So if you like our videos, once again, please like them. We're getting 4,000 to 5,000 views per session. I think we got over 100 likes in the last news or market report. So please like our channel. Send it to someone that is looking to buy or sell, and we would love to help them. So August 2024 data. We're in mid-September right now. Always a month behind. Talking about resale homes, so not new homes particularly, and we're not talking about condos. And this is for Reno-Sparks,
right?
Washoe County. So if you live in Washoe County, this is the correct market report for you. So median home price
$610,000.
So no change from July's number. It's staying at 610. I think 619 is the record.
Right.
And this is for Reno-Sparks, so a lot of people were commenting last time, oh, the Reno one's a lot different. The Reno one and Sparks are different, so keep that in mind. I think 619, so we're still within 2 or 3% of the record. I would be curious with the lower activity here if we're going to break it. What do you think?
August is always the month to do it, so it's tough to say, but with the rate changes, it might happen. Yeah,
so lower rates, we have a lot of people getting back in the market. We actually have people who are thinking about moving that have these lower rates, so it's kind of opening up the market in that sense.
Yeah, agreed.
So it's up 6% year over year. So if you bought last year, your price on your home, median home price, is up 6%. So closed sales, so we have an extra data this year that we had, or this month that we haven't had in past months. So I'll tell you what's happened in August. 386 closed sales, down 10% from last year and down 12% from July.
Right.
So school starts.
Normal thing here.
Slow down. We actually see the slowdown starting after the 4th of July. Just people start settling in and getting ready for school, and the kids are back at school for several weeks now, so people aren't looking as much.
Right.
Now, that's interesting though, is a lot of people want to know, so we had 386 closed in August, but overall year to date, we are a little shy of 3,000, 2,954 closed sales.
Right.
Quite a few sales.
Good help.
And then in 2023, at this period, same period, year to date was 3,032.
Right.
So higher interest rates have not slowed the market down that much.
Right.
And we're still seeing about 22% to 25% cash sales.
Yeah, which is a very great number.
So almost 3,000 sales year to date. So you're probably talking around 4,000 sales, I'm guessing, when we're at the end of the year. So median days of the contract.
27 median days to contract, which we were talking about earlier. I think certain price ranges are going a lot faster than that.
Yeah, so we might want to invest. I think we'll investigate for next time because it's up 65% year over year and up 40% month over month. So that's just an indication that we're going into that seasonality of our market.
Yeah.
Things are slowing down. So if you put your house on the market, the first or whenever you put it on the market, it takes 27 days to get a contract. Yeah. But we've done lots of open houses. And man, we're seeing offers in South Reno South Meadows, Damani Ranch. We've had 4 in escrow in the last 3 months. They're all in escrow within 5 to 7 days.
Yeah, very quickly. And busy open houses, lots of good activity.
Yeah, we pulled up to the open house and my seller called and said, we have like 15 to 20 cars parked outside before it started. So That kind of shows you the activity. It kind of just depends on the house.
Right.
So, median sold price. That's just another kind of you know, a barometer of what's going on in the market. It's up quite a bit. It's up to almost 325. So 322 price per square foot. So if you take your square footage on your house you're looking at times 322, it'll give you a ballpark. But keep in mind that, you know, if you have a 2-story house, if you have a large 5,000 square foot house, you're probably not gonna get that, and it depends on the neighborhood. But if you are looking out there and around 500,000, it should give you an idea, just a kind of a ballpark. So see if that Zillow estimate is correct. It's gonna give you a ballpark. So what about new listings?
511 new listings for August, which is down 6%, just like we talked about, as expected. Down 6% from last August and down 8% from July.
So seasonality in the market.
Right.
It's getting a little colder. Today it's a little colder.
Yes.
A little darker. I can't go on my bike rides at 7 anymore.
Yeah.
It's getting dark. So 500 new ones. The new data we have that we've never shared before is new listings to date, which is kind of interesting.
It is, yeah.
3,958. So more than 10% have come on the market in August. That's up. The new listings are up from last year from 3,721. So almost 4,000 listings have hit the market since the beginning of the year. That's interesting.
Yes.
Active inventory, I'll take this one. Active inventory is up 1,000 right on the nose. I don't know how that happens. 1,000, come on.
Yeah.
So 1,000 are currently out there. So we're seeing more activity. That's up almost 12% year over year and down almost 2.5% month over month. That's a lot of pretty good sized number of homes. I mean, at some points you'll see here in 2 or 3 months it will be down 200. So it'll be kind of crazy on how much that decreases as we get into the cold weather. So based on that, what about month supply of inventory?
2.6 months supply of inventory, which just means if we stopped listing and selling homes today, there would be 2.5 months left of activity.
Based on sold.
Right. And up 10% from last month, from July, and up almost 25% from August 2023.
So a balanced market is 4 to 6 months.
Yes.
So that's the market report. So if you have any questions about that, we're getting a lot of questions now from people who've come to our open house saying, hey, I'm getting ready to sell my house. What do I need to do? So that's something we can help you with. Let us know on that. But let's talk about the difference. I've always wanted to know why conventional mortgages have higher interest rate than government mortgages.
So government loan, meaning USDA, FHA, VA, those are all government-backed loans. So even though the government themselves do not lend you the money, the bank still lends you the money. If there's ever an incident where you have a short sale or a foreclosure, the bank is reimbursed by that government entity for the loss. So because of that, government loans do have a lower interest rate. Conventional loans, the bank is on the hook for the loss. So that's why conventional interest rates are always a tad bit higher than those government-backed loans.
Can you get a government loan for if you're putting 20% down?
You can, but it typically would not make sense because you would still be required to have FHA mortgage insurance. So in that instance, no. VA, you can put a large amount down and get that government loan and still take advantage of the interest rate. And in that case, it would make sense because VA does not have monthly mortgage insurance.
It's just strange to me. If someone's doing FHA, putting 3% down has a better rate than someone putting 20% down. It's just because who owns the mortgage?
The government essentially does. But the key to the FHA part of that is the monthly mortgage insurance is typically, even with the lower interest rate, typically going to make your monthly house payment a lot higher than a conventional would, even if you did, say, 5% down conventional.
Yep. So, okay. Well, you learn something every day on this channel. So, what we're going to do, because we're running low on time, is we're going to hop in the car. We're going to go give you a neighborhood tour of Southwest Vistas. If you want to see all of our other neighborhood tours that we're doing in South Reno, we have a lot. They're very popular. 5 to 7,000 views. Check it out. We'll put a link above. Keep an eye out for the Southwest Vistas.
Yep.
So, anything else to add?
Fed's supposed to drop the
When?
rate tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So,
So just a good idea to keep an eye on interest rates as usual, but lots of talk on this one, so definitely check on it.
is it a quarter or a half, in your opinion?
I think it's going to be closer to a quarter.
A quarter.
Mhm.
All right. Some
Yep.
people are saying a half, but you're saying quarter.
Yes.
Ease into it.
Yes.
Don't
Correct.
just jump into it and cause a big wave.
Mhm.
So one last question: is that is it already baked in the rates?
Yes.
All right. So when he drops it tomorrow, we're not going to see rates from 6 1/4 to go down to 5.75.
Right. Correct.
It's already once they start talking about it, the
Right.
rates kind of float down.
Right. What will happen immediately is the money that the banks essentially loan each other for credit cards, car notes, etc. Those will come down that exact number right away.
Okay.
As for mortgages, it is essentially
It's
already
baked
done. Yeah, correct.
So if you go lock in a CD today, should I do it?
Yes.
Because immediately, right?
Yes,
So
correct.
if you have money and you're liking that 5%, you're probably in your money market. Might be a good idea to go out there and buy a CD. Not that this is a financial podcast, but there's your tip today. So, all right, we'll see you out in the car talking about the Southwest Vistas. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or mortgage, leave comments below. Check out our new listings. We have a whole bunch of them, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.